Hi guys, and welcome back to Manchester Fins. Today back in the shop. Been about doing some tours at back at the shop. I've already been back in the shop. We've already done a video, haven't we? Don't know why I'm starting with that, to be fair. We have got some very exciting fishing. I've got some mad pipefish which are huge. I've got fogo peacock bass in. I've got loads of wild stuff from Colombia. I've got albino, cherry barbs. The shop is absolutely stacked full of fish. To be honest, I need more fish tanks. And next year, hopefully, we're going to extend the freshwater side a little bit more. Just because I need more tanks. The sheer number of fish that we're getting through the doors. I can make it work, but it's hard. I need more tanks, basically. But we've got some fantastic fishing. We've got female koi fighters back in. Ember tetra. We've got the range of fish we've got in at the moment. It's really good. We've got some really expensive fishing. To you guys who are looking to get a nice Christmas present, come in and see me. Maybe ask your partners if there's something on the video that you see that you've been wanting for a while. Like I say, you've got Asian arowana in. They're going to be ready for sale in a couple of days' time. All hammering food. Obviously, the blue base has got a snap tail fin. I will show you that because it is getting better. I've got fogo peacock bass in. Now, I didn't realise this, but I watched Predatory Fins the other day, and apparently there's red fogos and there's yellow fogo peacock bass. Now, fogo peacock bass, for people who don't know, what people call the king of peacock bass. They're probably the nicest looking peacock bass you can buy. They're absolutely stunning. There's a couple of videos out there if you can search of red fogo peacocks. Now, I've never seen yellows big. I've seen red big. So I've got 10 of them in. I've got 4 for myself to grow out, and I've got another 6 for sale. I've got them at quite a good price, so give us a bell, ask about the price of them. Fantastic, all feeding, fed them within an hour of being in the tank. We're all smashing bloodworm, which is good. So they're either red or the yellow, I don't know, and the supplier can't tell me which ones they are. Both of them are stunning, but just if you do come, you'll have to grow them out, I'll have to grow them out, and we'll have to see what they turn into. Hopefully I'm hoping that the red fogos, because they get a lot more colour. Well, it's not a lot more colour, they're just more red, which is nicer. The yellows are stunning. I've seen some pictures of the yellow ones. So I'm going to put them up as red or yellow fogos. You can't tell until they get bigger. Like most peacock bass, when they're small, you can't really tell. But we've got some nice fish, and I've got some massive brockus. They're not Cory catfish, but like emerald, green, big, they're like big Corys basically. I've got some massive ones that I'm in. I've got some Zingu peacock bass which have got a little bit of fluff stuff on them, so we'll get that sorted. Topped up on some live bearers. I know a lot of people have been waiting for koi female fighters, so I've got them in. I'm going to dose them with treatment tonight. They will be on sale tomorrow because they're all feeding. And I've got some nice bits in, to be fair, guys. Some unusual stuff. Got a pistogrammers in. So the shop is, the shop's absolutely hammered at the moment. I've got some really nice stuff in, so I'm going to do a little bit of a, well, not really a little bit, we'll just do a full shop tour of the freshwater room. Now, I know I've had a few people about the marine section. Again, I will get that done. I know you keep badgering on about it, and I do need to get it done, really, but to be honest, I just haven't got time. I've redone the display tank, so I've done it with I'm going to trial it. I'm not amazing at growing plants, and I'll hold my hands up and say that. You know, I've done bits of aquascaping and stuff, and I do all right with plants, but it's just not my thing, aquascaping, where it's loads of plants and stuff. So I've done the display tank, the new Coldwater display. I've done it with pond compost on the bottom, so I'll show it you now, and then hopefully in later videos you just can have a look at it and we can see how it grows. And if this method works, then obviously we can tell people to do the same thing. I've got loads of tetras in, I've got loads of cories, been getting more and more different types of cories in. The wild discus are looking fantastic. I've got some massive twig cats, I've got some little silver arowanas in. We've got a huge range of fish in. I've got some massive this week I've got in some massive lemon tetra, which probably the biggest that I've seen. They're looking fantastic. I've got our sinkers back in, so the shop is stacked full of fish, guys. So what I'm going to do is we'll start off again. I'll show you the peacocks and stuff like that because we've got some bits in these sections. We'll then go around the shop and I'll show you the new display tanks. I'll show you everything else. So we've got some nice gear in, guys. So let's have a look at what we've got left peacock and hat wise. So as you can see, quite a lot of these have been thinned out. We've sold quite a few of them. We've still got some nice ones left. So we've got some nice LBs, we've got some red LBs. A couple of them have been getting picked on a little bit, so they're staying a little bit quieter. But yeah, we've still got, to be honest, we've still got some nice ones. Now, what I'm going to say with this, guys, is I've got a lot of people ringing me who are travelling to come and get these cichlids. Now, I can't split them because they fight. So, and I can't choose them out for you because I can't move them anywhere, basically. We're limited on tank space. So what I'm going to do now is we always get peacocks and haps at the back end of a week. So I either get them Thursday or I get them Friday. Or Wednesday sometimes. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to do 2 days of holding them to make sure that they're all fine, and then I'm going to release them. So what's going to happen is on Saturday mornings is going to be when they get released. Now that gives everyone a fair chance who's travelling to get up nice and early, get a brew, come into the shop early, and you'll get first picks. Because I've got quite a lot of people asking me to say, oh, I like this one on the video, I like this one, and I can't hold them or pick them out for you because it's just physically impossible with the tanks that we have. Obviously, we have a lot of other fish in the tanks, and if I split them, they're going to start fighting. So basically, what I'm going to say is, if people ring me for cichlids, I don't ship out fish, guys. I get a lot of people asking if I ship out fish. I don't ship out fish. It's collection only, I'm afraid. We are in Manchester, which is in the UK. So yeah, they'll get released on a Saturday morning. So first come, first serve. Whoever's at the door first and walks through first gets first pick. So that's how I'm going to do it from now, because it makes it fair on everyone, and instead of me sectioning them out for people and stuff like that. I've still got some nice ambuna. Done a lot of work with these guys in regards to worming and stuff like that. So these are doing really, really nice now. All getting good weight on him. We've still got some Florida guy left. I think I've got 1, 2, 3, 4. I've got about 5 Floridas, 6 Floridas left. Nice size, really nice grow out project, these guys, because you can train them, get them on food. Loads of reed fish. I absolutely love reed fish. I got fascinated by reed fish when I was a kid. I couldn't find him anywhere, and I managed to find him in Peer Aquatics when I was younger, and I was so happy with him. Such a fantastic fish. Dead easy to look after. They'll eat pellet. Just watch, because they do get out of your tanks, but look at these for fish. If you're into your oddballs, these are fantastic. I mean, look at that. They're just like pieces of ribbon in a tank. If I had a proper display set up for these, I'd absolutely love to do a display with these guys. Again, a fantastic fish. I've got some tricoloured orandas. I have got more of these coming in next week, and I've got panda orandas about the same size. The red shiners are starting to come through nice now. Got some standard parrots in, because a few people asked me for cheaper parrot fish. I had a really nice lady bring me in this weatherloach the other day. Now that weatherloach is the biggest weatherloach I've seen in a while. It's huge, it's an absolute monster. I've got some wide bar dollars, I've got a group of 3 of them, and I have got some African piking guys. So these guys have got a little bit of white spot at the moment. It takes them a little bit longer to shift. I don't know why I've had it. You usually get it on African pike, will pick up white spot when you first move them. These guys are all starting to feed on frozen food now, which is good. Stunning fish. I think I'm going to grow some of them out because they look fantastic when they get bigger. So I am going to grow some of them out. Display tank's coming along nice now. Now, the one thing that this has got a bit of white spot, to be fair, I don't know how, just picked it up. So I am treating it. I can get it off the fish, it's not an issue. Got loads of nice cories in here. There's some of them green brockus. I've got some Cory Pantanal, I think they are, which are an expensive Cory. The males get really nice. Got some plants. These are actually I got from Viscum, but they look fantastic. They're growing in really nice now. The big chunky cardinals, they're from Israel, they're fantastic. This is all South American fish, bar from these pilgrims. Now, I wanted something a bit more lively for the top. And for now, I've just put these pilgrims in it. I have got some of these for sale, guys. These are probably the nicest pilgrims we've had in the shop. They're absolutely stunning. These are all male. They get them serrated fins on them, but really, really nice looking fish. These are the white. I've had a few people ask me about these. These aren't from my shop. These are from Viscum. These are the white spot tetras that we got from there. Really boisterous little tetras. They look really small, but they will move other fish. They're a bit like a emperor tetra. They will move other fish if they're in the way. And I've got some of these jumbo rams. I have got these for sale. Look at these. These are fantastic. Really nice looking. Got all the botanicals on the bottom and stuff. But yeah, the plants are starting to settle in well. So the display's looking nice, guys. This is the second display, which I've just redone. So this is pond compost. So I've done about 1 inch of pond compost underneath it. I've then crushed up a load of root tablets and I've put them in there as well, fertilised tablets. And then I've put a bag of these albino cherry barbs in, because I've not had these in the shop before, but look at the colours on these. These are absolutely brilliant. So I've taken all the old ones out, all the old display fish. I am going to hold some of them, because I've got some big ruby barbs I wouldn't mind putting back in here. But yeah, look at the colour of these cherry barbs. Now I have got them for sale up there. Look how luminous they look on the camera there, they look fantastic. But yeah, so this has got the pond compost. I've got some blood red ligwiggy, I think it is, at the back, and I've got some of the green lily pads. I can't remember what they're called off the top of my head. And I've got some unusual crypts in here as well. So as this progresses, we'll see each week, and we'll see how the plants grow. I'm hoping that the plants do really well in here and take over the tank, because that's what I want. I want a wall of red at the back. Got some of the green up there, some of the green up there. Like I say, I'm not doing a tutorial on this. There's loads of aquascape lads out there who are doing tutorials on tanks. So if you want to go and watch that, go and watch. These loads. You've got Fish Shop Matt, MD, you've got Adam7 Fish Tanks. So you've got loads of lads who are doing it at the moment. For me, I like to show off the big monster fish and stuff that I have in the shop. I've got some scissortail rasbora. I feel like I never show this tank off. I've got some purple harlequins. The signs are a bit in the way here, actually. I need to move them down. I've got some yellow negritas catfish in here. But yeah, I've got some scissortail rasbora. If you don't know what they are, they're a really peaceful big rasbora. They get like this. They go like a greeny yellow colour. They're fantastic to a larger community tank. I mean, larger size community tank. You can keep them with neons, guppies, everything like that. Really peaceful. They're a nice big fish to liven up the middle to the top of your tank. Dead peaceful. We've then got some green neons in. I've got pilgrimies. I've got a couple of plecos in here. These, I'm not even going to try and pronounce the names, L75s. I've got some lamb chop rasbora. We've got some Colombians. I've got some geophagus. I've got loads of different types of geos in. I've got some nice altifrons geophagus in here, which are a good size for growing out. I've got loads of black phantoms in. Got topped up on agassiz cories again. So we've got some nice agassiz. I've got loads of big X-ray tetra, and I've got some royal red gouramis. Now I like to buy the tetras at a bigger size. I just think they look more impressive when I have them in the tank. And for you guys, they're a bit more of a staple fish when you get them in, because they're a bit bigger. I've also got some barbs in. Now these came into me as golden barbs. Now they're not. I don't think they are golden barbs, unless they come as a different name. But the males are starting to get red on him. They're really nice looking barbs we've got in there. So I've got some bronze cories in there. Got some more bronze in there. I've got some dwarf chain loach. I've got some little dwarf cichlids from, I think I got them from Brazil a couple of weeks back. Got the rasboras. I've got some more rainbow fish. I've got some melanite cories. Got some ghost plecos, and then I've got some hampalas. Now I am going to have to move these. I moved them the other day. The datanoids are actually trying to eat them at night, so you can see that one's been grabbed at night. They're just a bit too big for the dats, so they're obviously having a go at them and taking them out, so I will move them after I film this. Platinum archer fish. I am very surprised these are still here. These are absolutely fantastic. Now, I think someone messaged me about platinum archers the other day. I think our kid said that someone wanted some platinum archers the other day. These are brilliant. I've had these since earlier this year. I think I saw one of them, and in all fairness, if I don't sell them over the next couple of weeks, they're gonna go in here. I'm gonna put them in here because they're just brilliant fish. They're fantastic looking, and I'd rather display them and grow them out and display them than just leave them sitting in this tank, because they need to go in a bigger tank now, guys. They've been in here for a while, so. But yeah, if you have the platinum archers, I have got some there. I've got one African tiger scat in this tank because he's a bit of a git with the other ones, and I have got these big datanoids in that like to sulk during the day. As soon as the light goes off, them things are all over the gaff. I've got two albino Florida gar, and I've got some geos in here. I've got some spheni, and I've got some redhead geophagus in here, so I've got some nice geos in as well. I've got some of these big chunky cories left. big chunky cardinals left. I was going to order more of these, but I didn't really want to mix the batches. So what I'm going to do is I said to the lads, I said I'll wait till the next shipment of them comes, just because they are doing really well, and obviously I don't want to upset the thing is, I've got some Starlight bristlenose in here. I have got some orange cockatoides. I've got pairs of these for sale, and then I have got these pipefish. Now they're not really, give me a sec, let me get this one out, because one or two of them are absolutely huge. Just drop that on my head, that's not what we want. Right, let me get you these things out. My supplier rang me and said I've got some of these, and I have never seen freshwater pipefish like this in my life. They are absolutely fantastic. If I had a display tank where I could show these guys off, I would. Look at them things. These are absolutely brilliant. Look at the size of them. Proper unique fish, proper oddball fish. Absolutely brilliant. I've got another big one there, so I don't know if the bigger ones are male or female or what, but they are absolutely brilliant. I might sell them as a group, to be fair. I've got 4 of them in. But yeah, phenomenal looking fish, really nice looking. Big King Kong parrots. Got 3 of these guys left, sold on these the other day. Really nice looking. Azul peacock bass, sold quite a few of these. These are wild azuls. These eat pellet. Absolutely nail pellet, which is fantastic. The African tiger scats. See, they're all giving each other a little bit of grief. That one is obviously the dominant one. They'll sort of take it. They all come out and feed and stuff. It's just what they like. You're always going to get one that's a bit of a git till they get a bit older. Big black ghost knife fish. Kicking that sunfish out from underneath the filter there. Some more wide bar dollies. I've got some, I'll tell you what I have got whilst they're out. These are a new one. These are called the type of loach. What have we got them in today? Emperor loach. Never had these in before. Again, quite a nice loach. What I've read up from them is they are community. I won't put them in with guppies and stuff, but I think it'll be fine with your tetras and like bigger tetras and some peaceful barbs and stuff like that. So I don't know what size you get to. I'm assuming about this big. Really nice looking. Again, look like it'd be a good snail eater. Got loads of ruby barbs in. Got some more fighters due in next week. Got a crown tail. Still got these little puffers in. These have been such a good batch of puffers. I've been really happy with these puffers. Fantastic. Now we have got these absolutely monster. Look at the size of these broccas. These are bigger than the ones in the display tank. Still got some rams in. But yeah, look at the size of these broccas. These are absolutely huge, these things. They're a good, I'd say they're a good 4-inch. Really nice looking cats. And these are getting more, they are getting more popular, but look at the size of them. Just a big, massive, peaceful catfish. In a community tank, these are fantastic. We have got still got some discus left now. I know there's one of the viewers out there, I'm pretty sure he's a subscriber. He's a man from Birmingham. Now, I don't know his name, but I've spoken to him twice on the phone, and you know who you are if you're watching this, because you asked me if we get demon-eyed geophagus in. And I told you I don't really get them in. Now, these came available. I've got 3 smaller ones, and I've got 3 larger ones. Now, he rang me the other day and thanked me because on the wolf video they're on there, and you know who you are from talking about, yeah? So, just to let you know, we have got demon-eyed geophagus at Urmston Aquatics. Really nice looking. They're fattening up a little bit because they're coming a little bit skinny. But yeah, you know who you are. You're a top geezer. Give me a bell the other day. Really nice guy. But yeah, we have got some in, mate, if you're looking for any more. Snakeskin gouramis we've got in yesterday. Snakeskins are a big gourami. They'll probably get from there to about here. So they get about 8 inches, 8 to 10 inch. Really big gouramis, so they're nice gouramis. Again, you want them in a big community tanks and stuff like silver dollars and geos and that sound. But yeah, fantastic gouramis, they get really big. Still got retroculus in. Oh, I'll tell you what's come out for the video. One of the peacocks. Got some royal peacocks in. Got some cherry enlai birches. I call them cherry enlai. I don't know if they are. I just call them enlai birches, to be fair. But I've got some royal acara, Thailand glass cats. I've then got. I tell you what, I'm surprised it's still here. These 4 discus are beautiful. Absolutely stunning. And they eat pellet. These and these up here both eat pellet. They nail pellet, which is really good. Chili red, arowana, doing fantastic. This thing nails crickets. Absolutely hammers them. So I am keeping this one to grow out. The other 3 are for sale. I've got a good size fire reeling. Now I only got him in when they get him in yesterday, and he's feeding. So he's been on. I give him a couple of earthworms before, and he is eating them, to be fair. So he's probably, I would say, 16-inch maybe. He's a good size fire reel. So it'll be a really nice pet. He's got a couple of nicks out of his tail. I don't know if they'll go back. They just look like old damage, but yeah, he's doing really well. I've got some blue Pinoy angel fishing just in this planted tank. I have got some albino hecali. It's just some in the back there. I've got 6 albino hecali in. But yeah, we've got some blue Pinoys in. These are absolutely stunning when they get bigger. Fantastic looking angel fish. Really, really nice looking. They go like a turquoisey green colour. Like a blacky turquoisey green, really nice. There's one of the hecali come out. Got some nice size silver sharks in, and I actually have been selling these too cheap. I realised I sold some to a woman yesterday and I thought I had priced up completely wrong. I think I've got them up at 12 quid, did not. They're about 16, but it's not the end of the world. Sickle-fin barbs are doing really nice. Again, another rare barb if you're into your weird and unusual fish. Got these dolphins in. Longimartis, really, really unusual looking fish from Africa. Again, they get about 2 foot, 2.5 foot. Got a couple of bowls on eye, GFA just left, got that red spot. Nearly went past this tank then. So, this tank is a bit of a mad mix at the moment because, again, I'm running out of space. So, I've got all of these elephant nose fishing, which are all hammering bloodworm, all doing really well. I put the spanner barb and the red sheep barbs in there because they needed a tank to go in. I've got these are paired up. These are a pair of young bows, so they must be male and female. I've got these yellow, what have come in a King Kongs, but I'm pretty sure they're young bow, to be fair. They're the same shape. And then I've got a giant red tail gourami that's come in. Now I am going to try and film these without moving too much because they're still a bit skittish. They have fed, they were hammering bloodworm, which is good. These are the Fogo peacocks. Now they're about 4-inch, 5-inch. I think they're about 5-inch, to be honest. Really, really nice looking. Again, very happy with these, just with the feeding response within the first hour or 2 being in the tank. I've put them in here because the spanner barbs will kick them into feeding better, so I'll get them on pellet pretty sharpish if I do that. But yeah, I've got 4 of these for myself, so the 4 biggest are for me, and then I am going to sell the rest of them. These guys will be on sale. They'll be on sale this weekend probably. But yeah, really nice. But I don't know if they're red or they're yellow. So it's a bit of a working out game, but they're still nice peacocks. We've got some Fredfinacara, standard Fredfinacara. I've got some clown knife fish in here. I've got some Senegal birches. Here's another one of them King Kong parrots. That's the price on the King Kong, guys, if you're asking. It's absolutely stunning. Bigger than my hand, they're huge, these things, but look at the colours on them. Absolutely brilliant. These are mega, they're mega looking fish. I'm not mad into parrots, but these things are absolutely mint. Got some Palmas birches. Again, like a Senegal, they don't get too big. They'll only get about 8, they'll probably get about 10 inches or something. 10, 12 inch. They're not one of your massive birches, really active, moving, swimming fish. Do like these birches. I had this Lima shovel nose for a bit, I'm surprised that's not gone. I've got a Tandanas catfish, Tandan catfish, eel catfish from Australia, Papua New Guinea. Got some true parrots, got some reducks there. Short body peacock bass, got 2 of these guys left, sold a couple of them. Got his lemon Oscar, got 1 lemon Oscar left, really nice looking. Steindattenerai. This, if someone wanted to get a breeding group of these are absolutely beautiful, look at them. I'm not sure if they are Steindattenerai, so they're coming as this. I think there's a couple of different variants, but yeah, really nice looking. We've got the head-standard marbled head-standers. I've got this mustard squeaker catfish. We've then got the rocket gar up there as well. This tank's a bit of a mix at the moment. Geopara, Geophagus, bonny lip barbs. Got these Ellioti cichlids, I took of a breeder. Really nice Central American fish in with some blue spot Vieiras. Now I might grow some of the blue spots out and put them in the display. They're nice looking fish when they get bigger. Really, really nice looking fish. So I might grow some of them out for the display just as something a bit different. I've got some, this is quite unusual because I haven't bought golden torpedo barbs. These are standard torpedo barbs I bought, and a couple of them have turned gold. So it's better for me because I can charge slightly more for him. But it's really weird. Look, the pigmentation's changing. They're just changing gold, them ones. Really, really nice. I've never had a batch of, I've not even, to be honest, you're seeing it first time as I'm seeing it. I've not even really looked at this tank. I've got some big Pakistani loach in, big yo-yo loach. But yeah, that's unusual. So if you buy the normal, it might turn into gold, which is quids in for everyone, isn't it? Got some bulldog plex, Coldwater plecos there. These are then ruby rams, so I've got some really nice ruby rams in. I've got some blue zebra angels, last of the batch now. But yeah, look at them rams. You want a big community fish? Fantastic looking. Yeah, brilliant looking them ones. Let's have a quick look at the live bearers. So I've got bumblebee platties in with loads of bristle nose in here. I've got just a couple of swordtails. I tell you, I've got, these are purple wisteria snails now. They've got like a purple hue to them. Really smart looking little, I've tried a few different ones. Oh, also I've got Madagascar lace plants in, guys. These haven't been around for ages, couldn't get them for ages. They've just started coming back in. So I've got Madagascar lace plants, which are nice. We've got some, I don't know why these lights aren't on, just different types of platties in. I've got some comet platties. I've got some breeding snow whites. These are not for sale, these are my breeders. Now I tell you what are in here, these snails. So these snails are these. Now look at these online because they look like Pokemon. Is the only way I can describe them. They look like a type of Pokemon. They get, the foot gets all like paint, like someone's flicked orange paint at him. It's like, goes like a dark purple colour. It's like someone flicked paint at him. And their eyes, I'm not going to zoom in because it messes the camera up. Their eyes, see them there, they're like blue with orange stripes around them. So I've put some of these in display, but yeah, search that snail up. No one's really noticed them in this tank, but they're absolutely mint. I'm gonna get more of these in. Female guppies, back by popular demand. Loads of people ask me for female guppies. I've got them back in. We have got some silver mollies back in with some red ramhorn snails. We've also got pygmy cories in. I've got black mollies, which are going to go through their round of worming tonight. They'll be ready for tomorrow. I've got some koi swordtails. Now I didn't order these, he sent them as a sub. I don't like them because they're very weak fish. They always come in a bit weak, but I'll show them you anyway. These won't be for sale this weekend, I need to bounce them back. I've got some jumbo female guppies in, got some nice ones of them. I've then got some Ember Tetra, and I have got some Sankey swordtails in, and some green emerald rasbora. I've got pea puffers with a big fat dragon goby at the back there. That thing's gone massive because he's on his own, he's got loads of food. These are the koi fighters. Now, for some reason, it didn't top it up with water, so they're going to have to stay with half water tonight, which is a bit annoying. But yeah, got some nice koi fighters in. Again, I'm going to do their Toronto treatment tonight. These guppies have been solid, really nice. I've got some big mystery snails in, golden apples. Have a little look around here. Display tank's doing nice. Got some Florida guy growing out in here. These guys are getting chunky, really chunky looking now. Hammering the food, just starting to feed on pellet. I've got 1, 2, 3 at the back there, and then I've got 4 in here. I don't know where the 4th one is though, which is slightly worrying me. But oh, there he is. See the thingy. That one actually, I'm not sure if it prolapsed or what went on, but something internally came out of the back end. We put it in air, it's been in clean water, it's gone back in, so hopefully that'll be all right. New stingray is doing fantastic. It eats. I tried him on. Richard said to me, "I'll only eat pellet and something else." It now eats earthworms, and I tried it on some prawn today. It's been nailing the prawn as well. So there's his future girlfriend. There's his second future girlfriend. So we get some breeding. But I absolutely love this stingray. Absolutely, this one is just mega. She's so active, she's just up and down the glass. And how can I not love these 2 black diamonds that are bred by yours truly? Starting to get the belly spots and stuff on them now. Some great. I've got some ideas for this display tank again, just not got around for it, so it looks a bit half done at the moment. It's got some nice fish in it though, so. I've got some clown barbs. Again, a nice larger community barb, really nice looking. I've got some melon barbs in, some little melons. But the showstoppers are these things. Now look how colourful these are. These are from a new supplier. I've not really used them before. This is the first ship. I think I've had a shipment off them in the past. But yeah, these fish are really nice that have come from them. So I'll definitely be using them again, especially for these, because these cherry barbs will be gone very, very quick. They'll be gone very sharpish because people will love these things. They look a luminous red. You look at the colours on them. Again, that's the ones in the display. We've got them all there. But yeah, brilliant looking, aren't they? Stunning. Got some cories in. I'm not even going to try and pronounce the names. I've had such a long day, I'm not even going to attempt. I've got some blue phantom plecos in. I've got about 6 little blue phantoms in. I've got some wild cardinals in. I've got these green laser cories, which are looking stunning. Got some tiger barbs. I've got 2 Monorambo cichlids left. Some roses with some dwarf green pike. I have got some little Terragulsi birches in here as well. I tell you what, a fantastic mistake, these things. Now, I ordered celeb rainbows and they sent me celeb half beaks. These are a small oddball fish from Malaysia. I think they're from Malaysia. Sorry, sorry if I'm coughing, guys, I'm just getting rid of that cold. Look at the colours on him. The males have really, really smart colours on. Now, they are slightly predatory, so you can't keep them with small fish, but you keep them with bigger fish, bigger, wider tetras, like these big, deep-bodied tetras. These things will be fantastic, top swimming fish. Really, really unique looking, but yeah, if you look at that male there, absolutely brilliant. And they eat pellet. Absolutely. I don't think I've got any to, that's a shame, I haven't got any to hand, but let's just have a quick look if they'll eat some of this granule food, because they eat anything, which I thought they'd be a bit of a pain to feed, to be fair, but yeah, they're not fussy at all. They eat absolutely anything, which is great. But yeah, they're not fussy little fish at all. Panda cories, I've got loads of panda cories in, tucked away. I've got some, I have ordered in, these are raccoon tetra. If you don't know what these look like, look at raccoons when they get bigger, because they're absolutely phenomenal. Pencil fish are doing nice. These are celeb rainbows. I think they're celeb rainbows anyway. Oh no, sorry, these are the rainbows. But yeah, really nice looking fish. I've got some nice little red-head geophagus. These are nice if you want to grow out, if you want to grow some out for breeding, or you just want to grow some out. These are really good quality. I've got some nice bleeding art tetras in there. I have got a couple of golden nuggets left. There's one just underneath that log there. I've got this little datanoid, bless it, has been in the shop. This datanoid is from the same batch as them over there. It's just been in the shop for ages, so it just shows you take them home and feed them how well they do. I've got some blackberry dollars in here. I've got a couple of albino tinfoil barbs. I've got some more retroculus. These are the zingenuous ones, or whatever you call them. Now, look at the size of these lemon tetra. These are the biggest lemons I've ever had, but they're really good condition. Really happy with these lemons. Really nice looking fish. Another King Kong parrot. Big old face on him there. Yeah, another nice big King Kong parrot. Stunning looking. If you get these under red and you feed them like a krill food or whatever, under a red light with krill food, not the colours are going to pop on these things. They are brilliant. Big mix in here, so I've got some oh god, that was my knees, always popping. I've got some pictus back in. There's a bit of a mix in here really. I've got some tiger barbs in here, some green jades. I've got some rams. I've got sharks in here. I've got a couple of little tinfoils and stuff. Wild discus are colouring up nice now. Really nice looking on these guys. These are a fantastic trio if anyone's looking for wild discus. I've got some arowanas which are just starting to snap at themselves now, but look how small these things are. Little silvers. Do you know what's annoying? They were pristine the other day. They're obviously getting a bit naughty because you want some food. I'll put some crickets in for them in a sec actually. But yeah, really nice little Asian arowana. Got some massive twig cats in. The size of these things. Got some nice big twig cats that have come in. So I think we've got 12 of the twig cats I think we've got coming in. I've still got that chameleon whiptail down there. Got some big chunky Venezuelan cories in here. But yeah, them discus are absolutely stunning. Got a tank full of female crebensis, which look great, but I've got no males unfortunately. But yeah, really nice. Fish are coloured up nice. Got some kitty tetra, very similar to the white spot tetra. I might put some kitties in the display, but it's getting a bit, I've got a lot of tetras going on in there now. It's a bit of a tetra soup at the moment. Sinkers, catfish back in. We've got ottos back in, good size. Got some butterfly plecos. I've had this pisto for a while now. There's the last one. Got some golden x-rays. I've got some little sphenar geophagus, some rummy nose tetra. I've got some concolor cories. These are geophagus, uaru, grass cutter catfish. These are the zingu pike, but they've got that, they get this fluff on them sometimes. It's quite common with them when they're small and you first move them. They're all feeding, look how fat their bellies are there, so they're happy. But I'll probably take them off sale just whilst he's got it on him. You can see it there. See it there, just on him. So they can pick it up, so I'll get it off him, I'll just keep holding him. These cories are turning out nice in here. These are reboot cories. These are really nice looking. But yeah, nice mixed tank. Got some nice rainbows in here. Got some moonlight grammies. There's actually a mascara barb in there, which probably needs moving. Got some more cories in today. These are nice, really nice looking. Got some big chunky diamond tetra. Now I try to get them a bit bigger because people don't buy them when they're little, because no one really knows what they turn into. These are stunning, these things, when they get bigger. The males get massive fins on them. They get metallic spots all the way down in. I've got some Juliide, some bigger Juliide cories in here. Nice Juliides. I've got my breeding group of albino bristlenose. Just waiting for some action. I might have to take that fire eel out, tire track eel. I forgot he was in there. He's probably kicking him out of that little tube. I don't know why I'm filming them, whether everyone's seen tinfoils before. This is the blue-based arowana. Blue-based Asian arowana. Now, can we have a look at his tail? See his tail starting to grow back? This is the one that jumped out the bucket and its tail was completely gone. But see it there? The tail starting to grow back on it. And he's actually snapped his back fin as well. I didn't realise his actual tail is gone. But his anal fin underneath had been snapped off. But see it coming back. Nailing food, really happy with that. We've got the two golden cross, red-tailed golds, RTGs. All that Asian arowana are nailing crickets, so I am going to put these on sale soon, guys. I usually keep them a bit longer, but they're absolutely pristine. Really nice looking. So if you're looking for your first Asian arowana, you want me to talk you through it. As you can see by the tattoo, I am Asian arowana obsessed. I've got two at home, absolutely love them. I tell you how to feed them, I tell you how to stop them from getting drop eye and that. Talk you through them, and how to acclimate them, stuff like that, what treatments I use on them. So really nice looking. If you're looking to get your first Asian arowana Christmas present, ask your missus or ask your fella. In that case, if you're a female who's mad into predatory fish, there you go. Stunning, absolutely stunning pearl gouramis. Look at them, just brilliant, brilliant looking. Loads of male, there is a couple of female in there as well. Red Phantom Tetra, got some absolute monster glow light tetras. Them things are huge. Got some of the green brockus, but juvenile versions. Some of these are actually long fins, so they'll get big fins on them as well, which is nice. I've only got a couple of these dwarf get your words out. Dwarf gouramis left. I didn't realise we only had a couple left. Coldwater section's looking a bit weak at the moment. It's doing me head in a bit. The tanks are a bit too small. I don't like the scape that we put in. It doesn't look great. If I was walking in a shop and I wanted to buy fish, this is probably the last section that I'd buy them from. But unfortunately, this is my Coldwater section until we get a proper one set up and it's on a different room. I've got the fish are fantastic though. I've got some massive cherry barbs, big standard cherries, males and females. Males go bright red, the females are bright orange. Fantastic looking fish, great community fish. These are cold water, they come from Sri Lanka. You can keep them in room temperature, they do fine. I've got in loads of dwarf frogs in again. Imported these guys, but they're coming at a brilliant size, so I'm well happy with these things. Again, we've got some new food that we've been trying, the Oddball food from State World Aquatics, but yeah, it's they're frogs that eat, which is good. This is my display fish that I've not put back in yet because I've got some good fish, so I'm going to take these fish off sale just whilst I figure out what I'm doing with him. I know a lot of people will be trying to buy these ruby barbs, but the little ruby barbs you see around the corner turn into these things. The males are the ones that are red, the females are the ones with just the bronze ones with the stripes. Fantastic looking fish, but they drag up plants in a new scape, so I have to let the plants go in first and then I'll probably put them back in. I've got a really nice group of them there. I don't really want to lose them, to be fair, because it's hard to get them to this size quick. So you can have them, it takes them a few years. You can see the juvenile males I put in about a year ago, just starting to colour up and get nice. And I've got some big glass Argentine blood fins in there. I've got a couple of big thingies, and then these are cherry barbs when they get bigger. So I've got some big standard cherry barbs in. Again, I might sell some of them, but for now I'm just going to keep it off. Let me just show you something quick, guys. So I didn't realise this. This has stopped working, right? Now see, the water's gone really thingy. I've just moved him. I don't know if it had it on the camera there to start, but we'll use this as a bit of an educational tool. Luckily I can stop this before I go home. That stopped working, the surface isn't moving, there's no oxygen going in there. All these fish in here use a lot of oxygen because they're high active moving fish. Now look at them, see them all going near the surface? If you ever see your fish doing this, you need to get oxygen in there very quick. So air pumps are always an essential, or turning your flow up, or dropping your tank and letting the filter spray across the surface or trickle back in, because that'll add oxygen back in there very quick for them. If I didn't spot this now, which I'm very glad I've gone around the film, these would all be gone by the morning, guys. So this can happen in your aquarium. We'll use it as an educational tool. I'll sort them out in a couple of minutes, so I'll finish up pretty sharpish. Big paradise fish. No one spotted these down here. These are cold water. Never mind, don't get yourself a goldfish. Look at that thing. Fully grown, they'll get a bit bigger than this. Living room temperature. great with all your smaller fish. But yeah, some zebra danios. I've got some diamond tetra. But yeah, look at these. Never mind a goldfish. Don't get your kid a goldfish. Get one of these. You can put these in a 60 litre tank, 80 litre tank. Brilliant looking. Keep them by themselves, or if you've got a big enough tank, do a male and a female. Fantastic. Right guys, I will end the video there because I want to try and get them pumped back on in here. So I'll get that sorted. I hope you enjoyed that. Nice one for watching Manchester Fins. I'll catch you in the next one.